CSX challenge arrayBuilder. Create a function arrayBuilder that takes in a count object and returns an array filled with the appropriate number of elements. The order of the elements in the array does not matter, but repeated elements should be grouped. So line 8, we are console logging the invocation of arrayBuilder, and the argument is an object, and there are two key value pairs. The first key is cat and the value is 2, and looks like we are supposed to be getting an array with the cats filled in twice and the other key value pair is dogs and 1, and dog should be just filled, the dog should be just filled in once. And line 9, the invocation of array with the empty object should result in an array. So first of all, I will need to create an empty array for the result, and I am going to iterate through the array, the object. And I also need to figure out push the key where we just want the keys filled in the array. Push the key a number of times where number equals the value of that certain key. Oh my god, I can type key. And lastly, we return as usual. Alright, so I'm going to create an empty array for the result. So I'm just gonna declare it as a result and give it an empty array, and I'm going to iterate through the array. So I'm going to be using a for in loop to access each key in the object. So I'm gonna use a for. I'm gonna initialize by giving a variable. I'm just going to do as each key in the object, and within the code block I need to figure out how many times I need to figure out how to push the key a number of times for each key when I'm iterating through the object. So I'm going to use a for loop. I'm going to initialize by setting I equal to 0, and the number of times, how many times I need to run this for loop, is depending on the value. It depends on the value of the certain key. So the condition will be I is less than the value, which is I'm going to be using a bracket notation, so each key. So this is going to access the value for the certain key in the object, and I'm going to increment by 1 as usual. We want to increment by 1 because we want to do, when this is 2, we want to start from 0 and 1. We want to do it twice. And within this call block, we want to push the key to the result. Alright. Each key, just the key, not the value. So this one will push the key a number of times to the result array for each key. I am going to move this here, and lastly return the result as usual. Alright, let's see. Whoa, what did I do? Oh. Alright, there you go.